Hey friends, so if you're new to my channel, my name is Tish and this is Tish Loves Home. So hey guys, thank you so much for joining me today. If this is your first time to visit my channel, I hope you will subscribe and you will enjoy this video and keep watching. I am a retired elementary school teacher. I taught school for over 25 years, and when I retired, a friend of mine and I started working as professional organizers, and we also decorate for people. So a lot of the things that I share on my channel are related to that. But of course, all of those things I also do in my own home. You'll also see on this channel, which I know if you've been watching me for a while, you definitely would say, yes, you do a lot of that. I host a lot of things at our house. So I do a lot of like tablescapes and setup for parties and events. And I also do some of that with some friends. So I have some of those things on this channel also. But for the most part, it's just pretty much anything that would relate to home and family. So if you're enjoying some of those things or you want to enjoy those things more, I hope you will stick around and subscribe. So on today's video, you're actually going to see several days put together. There will be some footage of me working at one of my clients' houses that I put up her Christmas tree for her earlier in December as just a Christmas present. I just did that because I love her and I wanted her to have her Christmas tree up. And so I have been over there since Christmas and taken down her tree. We also did some decluttering of all of her Christmas decor, and we got down her Christmas to about 3 bins and a bag, and most of that actually will just be ornaments for trees. So we did that yesterday. I have a load of things in my car from that I'm going to take to the thrift store to donate today. I also will be making a trip to a consignment store. My daughter Caroline wiped out her closet and she's got a lot of things that we're going to drop off there. I'm going to be shopping for a couple of birthday presents. We have some birthdays in January in our family, so I'm going to do some of that today. I have a house to clean this morning, so I'm going to do that also. And I really don't know. There may just be some other things in this video too. So a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and I do a lot of those. But one of the things that I really wanted to share with you before I get going today, in the spirit of 2025, my pastor's sermon Sunday, I just enjoyed it so much, and he was talking about how there's always this little catchphrase for the new year and this and that, and one of the ones that he mentioned that he had heard was thrive in 2025, and I really like that one. That kind of stuck with me because that's really what I want to do. And when I say thrive, I really just mean peaceful. I don't want to get myself so worked up about things and, following all the instant trends that are everywhere that, instant gratification. You see it, you got to have it. I really want to focus more this year on just being at peace and kind of loving what I have and enjoying some simple things and slowing down some. I'm really going to try to do that. But I am a firm believer that if you do not have a goal or a plan, at least for me, it's probably not going to happen. I mean, I think we all, say, I wish I would do this and I need to do that. Well, true, we all have things we want to do and we should do, but actually doing those things, if I don't really set my mind in motion and have a plan for those and, really have some specific goals with, I guess, from my teaching days, what we would call action steps to reach those goals, they probably won't happen. So I usually at the beginning of every year in prayer and kind of thinking and reflecting on the previous year of what are some things that I really would like to improve on, do better. I don't really call them resolutions because I'm really hoping that they will be more of just fitting them into my routine and just making what I'm already doing a little bit better. And generally, I have a word that I pray on that comes to my mind. I think really God gives me for the beginning of each year. And last year the word was new. And if you've watched some of my other videos, you know that we had a lot of new things, and I shared some, but some of those new things were really, really great, and some of them I could have done without, but you know, that's just how life is. So this year, first of all, I would say I thought the word was going to be big, and I kind of been thinking that and praying about that, but it really just hit me really during a dream at night that the word that comes to my mind that I feel like God is giving me is heal. I don't know why. H-E-A-L, heal. That it's a little scary sometimes when you really feel like you're hearing something, but you're not really sure why you're hearing that. But that's the word that I feel like God's placed in my heart for this year, and I have written it down because I want to see it, I want to think about it, and be aware when things like that are happening. So I have written down in my little planner here just a few things that I want to share with you, and maybe to kind of get you thinking about what you want this next year to be like for you. And I kind of put my goals into categories: physical goals, financial goals, house projects, spiritual goals, and then also for me, goals for this channel. So I'm not going to share all of them in depth really, but just a few things that I want to share that maybe having this channel will kind of keep me accountable to some of these things. One of the things that I've kind of set in my mind for this new year, more along the lines of financially, is I'm going to give myself $100 a month budget for, I can use it either for something for the house, clothes, coffees, teas, whatever when I'm out. So $100. You know, that may seem like plenty to some of you, and then to other people you might be thinking, are you kidding? I don't know what that's going to look like. You know, I am a very thrifty shopper, so I'm hoping that I'm going to make that work, but the only way I'm going to make it work is when I buy something, I got to write down, I spent this, and I've got to just look at it and know this is what you spent. Maybe I won't spend that much each month. Who knows? Maybe I'll have a little carryover I can work with. We'll see. But that is one goal for me financially, is I'm giving myself $100 a month, either for clothes, house stuff, whatever. That's it. I'm cutting it off. So we shall see. As far as this channel, I'm excited about this. I have started saving for a camera. I did a wedding this weekend just for, not a professional, just did it for just fun for one of my friends, also a relative, and you'll be seeing that video. Maybe you might have already seen one by now, but pretty much did it with my phone. I did watch a lot of videos about changing the settings, using better lighting, yada yada. But it made me realize that I really want a camera that I can zoom in and out with, and you know, not have to store everything on my phone. So that is a goal that I have, which not just buying it, but then I've got to make sure I know how to use it. So I have that goal set for my channel. I want to improve on the filming, so new camera is coming hopefully. I also want to reach 1,000 followers, which I know some of you, if you've had a channel for a long time, that seems very minor. That's okay. I just started in March, and I'm a little over 500 now, so I'm hoping really by March to be at 1,000. So we'll see. Just a little personal goal that I'm striving for. And then I also want to start adding some Instagram posts. I think I'm just going to focus on that. Maybe do 3 or 4 a week, kind of some things that I'm doing for the day. So new camera, 1,000 followers, Instagram for that. Let's see. I've got a couple of house projects, very small, but we'll talk about those later on. And spiritual goals, you know, that's always just something that I think most of us, you know, we always strive to do better. Striving, you know, and I don't really think God wants us to think about things that way sometimes. I think just, for me anyway, I'll just speak for myself, a lot of times it's just having an awareness of his presence and letting him guide me. So one of the things that I'm going to do, I've joked about this for so many years, but I write a lot of Bible verses on my hands or right here, so I see them throughout the day. So I just decided I'm thinking I'm going to get, oh, I'm scared my family's going to see this and think I've lost my mind. Eventually, I do think I'm going to get a little tattoo right here. Okay, but for now, I have ordered some temporary tattoos and had them custom made, and they say, trust in Him. Because I just need reminders, y'all. I mean, I know, I feel like my faith is strong and I love the Lord, I do. But I don't feel like my faith and my trust is always there. I know it's not. So I'm just hoping as I'm busy doing things and I see that, just give me a little pinch. Get yourself together. Trust in Him. So I've got those ordered. I'm going to use the temporary ones for a while. We'll see how that goes. And then I'll go from there. I have also been taking a major Facebook break. I've been posting just a few things here and now on my story. I'm not scrolling through the feed, not looking at anything other than our business page, just staying off, and I'm better mentally. So I'm going to keep that going for a while. I'm just going to stay off for a little bit. Sometimes you just need a break. That's just part of it. I'm getting long-winded here, I know. So anyway, the physical part of it, we'll talk about a little bit more later on, and I've got the financial down for you. We'll talk about the house later on. Spiritually, trust in Him tattoos. I'm really going to try to stay focused on it, and then my channel goals. So I hope that just hearing these will kind of give you, I don't know, just a little motivation and some things to think about. I probably have talked too much on this, but this is important to me, and I feel like putting it on my channel and knowing that people are seeing and hearing it, it will help me stay a little bit more accountable. So maybe just think through, these are not like huge life change things that I'm talking about doing, because I know myself, I will not stick to that. These are just, I'm just going to say refocusing. So let's get this day going. I've got to get busy. I got things to do today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe so you don't miss any of all the things coming up, and let's get rolling. Hey friends, it is Monday morning for me. Not bright and early. It's close to 10 o'clock. It is a very cold and dreary day here. I have just kind of had a late start this morning. I read, did my devotional, straightened up a few things, and I am headed to one of my clients that I've been working with for a while. I put her up a Christmas tree, and so today I'm going to go take the tree down for her, and we are going to declutter all of her Christmas decorations because she's an older lady and she's had a lot of these things for a very long time, has not used a lot of it and will not use a lot of it again. So she wants to clear some of this out and get rid of it and just have maybe a tub or two that's manageable that she can use and enjoy at Christmas. And then I'm going to make a trip to the thrift store tomorrow and drop off some donations. Trent got a big bag of stuff last night. I didn't prompt that. He just has to get in a mood, and I guess he was just in a mood, and he got in his closet and pants were coming out, and I was like, okay. So I have a big bag of stuff for him that I'm going to take, have a few things of mine and Caroline's to take. So I just thought I'd combine hers for today and make one big trip. So let's go get this Christmas stuff down, see if we can do some decluttering for her and stay inside on this cold day. So you are going to see some stickers come up. She was actually in there with me most of the time, and I just didn't think about that where I had the camera, and she knew I was filming, and she didn't ask me not to show her, but I know she probably would prefer I did not. So I did the best that I could just to kind of have a little privacy for her. So what I did when we first got there, her son and she had already been taking off some of the ornaments on the tree. He was going to put the tree up for us. So I went ahead and sorted through those and got them bagged up according to the type of ornament that they were. Most of the ornaments that we used were ornaments that were handmade by her mother, and that was part of the reason, the biggest part of the reason that we used them. So I went ahead and got all those up, and then we just took bin by bin of the Christmas stuff that she had that had been pulled out, and I just kind of went through each box, and we talked about what was in there, what she wanted, what she didn't want. And it went pretty quickly for the most part. She got rid of a lot of things. Some of it I really feel like could probably, definitely will be sold in thrift stores. We did throw a few things away, and then we kept, of course, some things for her. So, this is just a process. Even with our own stuff, this is what you have to do, is just one step at a time. And if you don't have help to do it and you're doing it by yourself, just give yourself 30 minutes, an hour to work, and then you can stop and come back to it. But we were really wanting to get this finished today so that we could get all the Christmas up and kind of move on to some of the other things that she really wants to get done. So one of the things that we talked about was the fact that she used to go and buy stuff after Christmas, like a lot of us do because it's on sale. But so often what happens when you do that is you put it somewhere, and guess what? That's where it stays. So she doesn't do that anymore, and, she realizes that was part of the problem, because I did find quite a bit of stuff that she had bought after Christmas whatever year, and we just went ahead and took all that stuff to the thrift store. It still had the tags on it. It will definitely be something that somebody would want to use, but she just really didn't have a need for it any longer. Now, I had also found that we had put back in one of her closets when we redid those bedrooms, it was just a bag and a box full of like Christmas boxes, you know, for packages, and lots of bags. And again, she has not used those, really has no plans to use them. We left some for our family to look through and donated the rest. So here is a look of all the things that we decluttered from her house. We've got 2 big bins and this big box full. This is all Christmas, so that will be going this morning. And then you can see my car is full as it usually is. These are all things that we are consigning. You have to put them on hangers when you take them. So that's all there. And I think I have another little bag over there with a few things. So we got things to do. So today I'm donating to AIM thrift store in our area. It's a ministry-based thrift store. They provide a lot of services to children whose parents are incarcerated. They have a school that they work with and also a home, so it's a great one. I have several in our area that I take at different times. You know, they have this little ramp here to back up and unload, but I'm not a good backer upper and I hate for people to watch me, so I'm just gonna pull up in there. We're just gonna get it from the back. Get all these sweet babies I get to see when I come clean here. Oh, look at them. They are the sweetest little babies ever. I know. Y'all gonna leave me already? So sweet. So I'm downtown Wetumpka, close to where we live, and I'm gonna share with you the consignment store that we have been taking some of our things to. Super cute. They have got so many cute clothes in here and great prices. There's one in the town that we go to school in Eclectic, but this one's a little bit closer to our house. And I just gave her a huge load and asked her if I could video a little bit. So I'm just gonna take a few minutes to do that. Here are their hours. And usually they like for you to call before you bring things to consign. Okay, so let's just go in. next I'm gonna head over across the street to a little boutique that we all love, Little Farmhouse Market. I'm looking for something to add to my mother-in-law's gift, and my niece Autumn has a birthday coming up, so I want to get her a little something to add to what I've already gotten her. So I usually go to both of these stores quite regularly when I come downtown. The birthday gifts, add-ons, but I'm not going to share those right now because I want to give them to them first. And I did get one little thing for me. I just loved this cute little bracelet. It's got all the little hearts on it, and it was just $6. So you know what that means. That has to be written down to keep up with my budget for the month. So I'm going to write that down when I get home. We're just going to round it up to 7. So I'm going to do this, y'all. I'm going to do it. Okay, so my last stop is I've got to make a quick run into Walmart just to pick up a few things. So I will do a little Walmart haul when I get back. All right, here is the Walmart haul for today. You know, I went in there for a few things, and $230 later, this is what happens. So I got some of the yogurts that Caroline and I both like. These are our favorites. And I add the oatmeal and the chia seeds to mine. And then I got some peppers for fajitas or for egg bites. Some frozen vegetables, salad mix, because we are salad eating people around here. I've been wanting some of these no sugar added fudge pops, just 40 calories for each one, just for a little sweet treat. This is probably one of the worst things that I got. I'm just have a little something around here, but not a whole lot. And then I got some animal crackers. I feel like these are a pretty good little substitute if you know, moderation for a sweet treat. And then a pasta mix and a rice mix. I absolutely love these. They're only got 4 grams of protein in them, but they're small. But no sugar added. They're just really tasty. And I think, let's see, like 35 calories for each one. They are a bit pricey. I think it's like 16 sticks in here, and it's like $12. So they are not the cheapest, but I really do like those. And then we have these a lot for little snacks. Caroline takes us to lunch. These are one of Trent's favorites. And then I got some pistachios back there. We needed some more oven mitts, and these are about $3 each, so they are going on my account for my home spending this month. I needed deodorant and vitamin C. This is the popcorn oil, and I love this popcorn spray. I do mine on the stove. I don't really love microwave popcorn, so I do this instead, and that's one of my favorite things. Picked up some balloons I'm gonna need for the tea, pickles, a few Celsius, the fruit stash over here, pineapple, strawberries, the mandarin oranges, bananas, and 2 different types of apples. And then a lot of the canned stuff, I'm gonna make camp stew, which Caroline loves, so I got stuff for that. And then just a few little extra canned goods for vegetables. And then we really like this Wendy's chili. I love it from Wendy's, and you know, can't always run down there, so I try to keep some of this on hand in the winter. And then I got some sugar-free creamers because mine have expired. And then paper towels and napkins. So that's just a quick look at the haul. You know, money doesn't go very far these days with groceries, but I'm glad to get this done. I'm ready to end the day, so I'm gonna get this put up. Thanks so much for joining me today. I have just gotten all the groceries put away, and I am going to get something to eat. It is like 3:30, so a very late lunch, and just kind of relax a little bit and then start working on some videos. So make sure that you subscribed, and I'll see you next time.